Hey, shalom everyone. This is Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda Ben Shomer, and welcome to the Daily Drosh. Today's Daily Drosh is taken from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, and I'm sure you've heard it read and quoted many, many times. This is from the Tree of Life version. It says, "Death and life are in the control of the tongue." Other translation says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. You know, we're created in the image of God, and even though that we are finite, fragile beings that have a beginning and that have an end as far as, this physical existence, this physical life is concerned, we're created in the image of God, and therefore we are created as powerful beings. How did God create the universe? He spoke it into creation. Be light made, and it was so. And the evening and the morning were the first day, right? He spoke creation into existence. And if you read John 1:1, it's actually Yeshua the Messiah who's actually doing the creating. He is the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him there was not anything made that was made. So that being said, our speech is very important. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. In other words, we can build up or we can tear down by the very words that we speak. And the greatest example is probably with your kids. I don't know if you grew up in those verbal abusive campaign commercials where it says, "Words can hurt like a fist." And then you have this adult saying, "You're stupid. I wish you were never born." Or, something like that. Just saying something very hurtful. But, those commercials might have been cheesy, but they were so true, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. You want to see a successful child. I guarantee you, if you see a successful child, they've had a parent that has encouraged them. The scriptures tell us that we're not to exasperate our children, that we're not to provoke our children to wrath, but we're to raise them in the fear and admonition of the Lord. And we're to train them in the way that they should go. And the Hebrew implication of that is we're to train them according to their calling, according to the gifts and talents that we see in them, and lead and guide them in that direction. And you know what? When a kid messes up, we can say, "You know what? I'm a little shocked. I'm a little disappointed. I'm really hurt that you did this. But you know what? We learn from our mistakes. You'll know better next time. And, I forgive you and I still love you." Instead of, "You're so stupid. How could you do something like that? I can't believe you did that. You're such a disgrace and a shame to our family. You're never going to amount to nothing." When you say things like that, you are tearing them down. You are causing death in your child, and you're actually prophesying death to your child. You'll never amount to anything. That is a prophecy that you're giving to your child. Instead, we need to prophesy positively and say, "You know what? You messed up, but I know you'll do better next time. You can do it. I believe in you. You've got the power and the ability. I know you can do it, and I love you, and I'm supporting you. I'm behind you 100%. See the difference? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. We could either build up or we can tear down. And that's what bullies are all about. Bullies are all about tearing down. They're all about death and destruction and tearing down and bringing down, because they themselves are down. So let's be an edifier. Let's build up our children, so that we can prepare them, and we can build them up and for success, so that they can have a successful life, not only just with our kids, but with our friends, with our family, with our colleagues, with our coworkers, with, if you go to school, with your classmates, whatever. Use that in your life. Build people up. Don't tear people down. Try to take a negative situation and try to bring something positive out of it, so that the person will be corrected, but at the same time, they'll be edified. So life and death is in the power of the tongue. You have the ability to create and to destroy in somebody else's life by the very word you speak. So let's watch our tongue. And if the Daily Drosh has blessed you, don't forget to click the like button and share with a friend. Thanks so much for watching. Shalom, Shavua Tov. Have a great day.